bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The nation's youth is in the spotlight this month. Under the theme Celebrating Youth, the Journey Continues, the Ministry of Youth here on Grand Bahama kicked off the festivities with a Praise with a Purpose event in Port Lucaya on Sunday. For the rest of the month, the ministry, along with various youth leaders throughout Grand Bahama, will host several activities with the development of the young people in mind. Coordinator Carla Brown-Roker says the month of October is packed with events designed to motivate and encourage the youth of this island.
Cannot continue to have events for the sake of having events or just to entertain. Our young people are frustrated, they are despondent, and they need avenues to express themselves. They need to be heard and they need to be valued. And this body aims to do just that. We have to uplift our young people. Where they're going wrong, we must give them solutions. We must assist them in improving themselves. And that's what we're all about.
Upcoming events include a Youth Awards ceremony planned for this Saturday, a Youth in the Arts weekend, and a music and talent explosion on tap for later this month. Youth leader Sonia Walker-Russell says the Ministry of Youth has launched a special Facebook page to keep everyone up to date on the activities planned in honor of the youth.
It doesn't matter whether you are a church group, a religious group, a civic group, or, hey, just a social group. School students, we're asking you all to join the Facebook page so that we can all come together under, well, for example, under one roof so that we can all know what each other's doing and we can join and support you. So if you're having an event, you can put it on Facebook and all of Grand Bahama's youth and youth leaders will be able to see that. So we're asking you to join the page and you can go to the Ministry of Youth, Sports, Culture, GB on Facebook, and please join the page so we can all come together and support one another.
Youth leaders plan to visit various high schools throughout the month to encourage and reinforce the importance of a good education and positive youth development. Well, you have heard the stories of female students excelling in the classroom and the general concern that young men are less interested in education. But tonight we bring you the story of a young man who is dispelling that myth. Megan Shepard has his story.
In 10th grade, he obtained 2 BGCSEs with an A grade, and in 11th grade, he obtained 7 more with an A grade as well. Carlos Robinson is also a head boy at St. George's High School and was recently recognized as a high flyer for his academic achievements. He says he is involved in other extracurricular activities as well.
I participated in the CFAL Junior Investor Program and we won first place nationally. Over the summer, I got an opportunity to participate in an accounting awareness program at Howard University. I got a full scholarship. It was a great experience and a great introductory to college life, and I'm excited and ready to get it started.
Robinson says he has a natural drive to succeed and is motivated by his family. He says he has dreams to obtain his degree and then return home to contribute to his community.
In January, I plan to start the Jumpstart program at College of the Bahamas. I'll spend a semester there, and then in the fall of 2014, I plan to continue my studies abroad. I want to go into the field of actuarial science. Actuarial science is basically risk management. The insurance companies use actuarial science to decide premiums for life insurance and endowments. So it's a lot of mathematics in the background of it, and I want to come back to the Bahamas and open up the first actuarial science firm.
Although Robinson is an outstanding student with big dreams, he says he is still in need of financial assistance to make them a reality.
I do not have a scholarship as yet, but I'm in the process of seeking scholarship and financial assistance. My dream school is Princeton University, and I'm also considering Howard University.
Robinson's advice to other young people is to stay away from bad influences and remain focused on their goals. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Good story, Megan. Tributes continue to pour in for the man known as the godfather of sports, Basil Nemore. Mr. Nemore, who passed away on September 16th, is being remembered for his generosity, particularly to the youth of this nation. Over the years, Mr. Nemore became a part of the Tabernacle Baptist Christian Academy family. Principal Norris Bain says the fallen businessman meant a lot to that private institution.
Mr. Nemore spent a lot of time here at Tabernacle, and so he would often be on our campus talking to our students and sharing his story of where he came from, his boyhood days in Andros, and telling them what he had accomplished. And so he was very special to us here at Tabernacle Baptist Christian Academy. Secondly, Mr. Nemore was the patron of our tournament. There's a tournament every November here that is his name in his honor. And as long as God gives us grace and strength, and as long as his family would allow us, we plan on continuing that tradition of having this tournament in honor of Mr. Basil Nemore and, of course, his lovely wife Paula Nemore.
But Bain says Mr. Nemore was not just a hero to Tabernacle Baptist. He says the former contractor had a big heart and his kindness was far-reaching.
Mr. Nemore was a philanthropist. He was no nonsense. He spoke his mind. He let you know exactly what he felt on every issue. He loved children, and that is demonstrated by the way he gave to the young people of this country, not just in terms of money, but his time, his efforts, building parks and paying school fees, the things that Mr. Nemore has done. He's definitely a hero in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, and he's certainly going to be missed.
A memorial service for Mr. Nemore will be held on Grand Bahama tomorrow evening at the Pro Cathedral of Christ the King at 6:30. He will be laid to rest this coming weekend in New Providence. In other news, the month of October is being observed as Cancer Awareness Month. Here on Grand Bahama, a local establishment is attempting to bring greater awareness about the disease that is prevalent among Bahamians. Joan Davis-Roll reports.
The color pink is in full bloom at Sheba Cafe as officials there are joining in the cancer awareness campaign. Through this month-long observance, they are hoping to do their part to bring greater awareness to the dreaded disease. Everything has gone pink, from the store's decor to some scrumptious delectables. It is a serious message manager of the Port Lucaia Eatery, Shadley Brown, says they're attempting to drive home.
It seems as though even though we may not be personally affected, just to let them know, even if it's just meaning that, think about it, go and get tested, go and get checked, because early detection, it helps a lot. It could mean saving a life. So with all the pink around and what's not, it puts the awareness out there, hey, think pink. So when you think pink and then, you see all the cancer shirts and the ribbons and everything going on, you have no other choice but to remember that it's Breast Cancer Month.
An elated Norma Headley, president of the Grand Bahama Cancer Association, says she is thrilled to see that more persons, in particular businesses, are taking an active role in promoting cancer education.
I was so surprised this morning when I came here to see all this pink and the people are here having breakfast. It really made my heart warm, honest to goodness, to see that the locals are it's really hitting home, and I'm happy to have them on board. This pink is what you call a heartwarming pink, as you could see, and the flowers here on the table, and everybody is so happy. I'm happy because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which means we're really going to get males and females all pumped up to be aware of what is happening to our people.
Awareness, she says, is the key to combating the disease. Headley is calling on other corporate entities to join in the cause.
We have to get on board right away. It's called early detection. You could live. It's not a death sentence. I'm alive. All my friends are alive. But you cannot put it on the back burner. You have to keep on check on everything that is happening from head to toe. It's your body. You're in control. You don't choose it. It chooses you. So you have to let it know. No can do. No can do.
Joan Davis-Roll, 7S Network News.
Celebrating 30 years of marriage today, and they're the parents of
Demetrius.
Demetrius.
There you go. It was a great day.
Yes, it was. And that's news from the Northern Service on behalf of the entire team.
They call me Rick.
I'm Sabrina Brown. Good night.